Hey everybody, this is Stormland. Thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's beer reviews. So, I got a Beau's All Natural Brewing Company. They have a beer here that's considered to be strong. It's a 5.6% ABV. We got a 600 milliliter bottle here. This is from Van Leek, Ontario, Canada. It is a seasonal spring brew of theirs. Ingredients are local spring water, organic malts, organic hops, and brewer's yeast. And one thing that's cool here is they got this little, little tag here, letting you know a little bit about what's up. And on the inside it says, inspired by the Beaver River, which connects Ottawa to many communities in the east, this IPA is designed to appeal to hop heads. Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea. Taking the malt and yeast profile of a traditional British-style India Pale Ale and adding an American-style citrus punch. Our Beaver is bottle assertive and drinkable. Beaver River is organic, unfiltered, and has been dry hopped in our conditioning tanks to apply Pacific gem hop aroma. So that's pretty cool. I know this kind of looked long, but one side is English and the other side is French. And on the other side, you got a tractor, you got a Beaver, River IPA. That's pretty cool. Instead of IPA in the alphabet, it's I.P.EH, like a little Canadian thing we're known for. You know what? I really didn't like their original light lager. I thought, I don't know if it was the organic taste or if just because of the fact that I'm not a fan of light beers in general, but this beer, I'm telling you, is going to be good. I had their bog water bottle, and I'm telling you, that bog water bottle that I had mixed with those organic flavors was unbelievable. I don't remember if that was summer, spring, or fall, but that was a good one. So I'm looking forward to trying this, especially now that I know that they're for the hop heads out there. Green cap, especially made for the green label bottle. Drinking this at cellar temperature. I'm picking up off a wicked aroma off of this. You know what? When I had their light lager, I was like, man, this isn't a good company. But you know what? It was just that I don't like that kind of beer. The other beers that I've been having of theirs has been phenomenal. I wasn't a huge fan of their Dunkel. I think they called it Dunkel Buck. You know what? You can't take my word for what I just said right now about the Dunkel Buck. I've had a lot of Dunkels lately. Some of them haven't been that great. If you really want to know what my opinion was, please feel free to go and check out the other beer review that I was doing on the Dunkel Buck views. Clearly, I've poured myself a gigantic head here. I forgot I've been pouring all my beers at quite the cold temperature lately, so I've been a little aggressive on the pour, and I keep forgetting that this is at cellar temperature, so I'm going to be getting a lot of head. I don't know if you've noticed, but we got a little Fox embroidery here, and on the other side, I'm drinking out of the Old Speckled Hen branded pint glass, and we got a light looking color here. It looks like an IPA. IPAs generally have an orangey kind of color to it. Certainly picking up on some floral and citrus hops, which is something you would get out of an IPA, and the floralness that I'm picking up in this beer kind of resembles a Hefeweizenbier, and I'm not going to get going. I'm at 4 minutes. I might as well elaborate. Hefeweizenbier, for those who aren't familiar out there, is German terminology for wheat beer, and yeah, they generally have a floral, pungent aroma to them, not to be confused with sweet or sour. Oh, delish. Definitely a great IPA. This is certainly an East Coast IPA. A West Coast IPA generally, well, I'm not going to say it is an East Coast IPA. I'm going to say it tastes like an East Coast IPA. I apologize there. The back clearly stated what kind of an IPA we're dealing with here. I want to say though, it definitely doesn't resemble that of a West Coast IPA, which has a little bit more of a tang at the ending of your tongue, and it generally has a very, I like to call it syrupy aftertaste, but it really is just like a strange pungent sweetness to the aftertaste. You don't get that with this. The aroma makes you want to drink it, and to be able to drink it and it still be satisfying makes me happy on so many different levels. This really is a beast. And you know what? I'm telling you straight up right now, if they ever came out with a double Beaver River, uh, double IPA, double Imperial IPA, whatever you want to call them, this would be on my hit list. I would be getting it on. So you know what? I'm enjoying this beer so much that I'm going to make sure I spread the word of this monster around there. It truly is a masterpiece. It truly is a work of art. Um, a West Coast IPA, like I was referring to earlier, tends to have a lot more of a huge difference in balance from the top flavor to the bottom flavor. As you get closer to the bottom, you start tasting more of the booziness. You start tasting more of the pungent, sweet aftertaste that I'm talking about. I'm going to tell you straight up right now that this is so incredibly smooth and enjoyable, and it resembles so much more of an East Coast IPA that I'm really going to say that this might be one of the first IPAs I've ever had where when you get to the bottom, it's not going to be too intense. And if it is, it's not going to be in a sweet way. It's not going to be in a pungent, syrupy aftertaste way. It's gonna be in another way. The flavors that I'm enjoying, I believe, are gonna, if anything, be magnified, and that can only do one thing for this beer, and that's make it better. And if you can tell me that I'm gonna drink a beer that tastes really good from the beginning and then tastes better at the ending, that's gonna be something that this beer company can certainly take pride in producing. Yeah, that taste is even Steven throughout. One thing I did forget to add, it really does sit on your cheeks. You could actually lick around in your cheeks and reproduce this amazing flavor that I'm boasting about here. But what I'm really trying to get at here, that I was going to say earlier, is that I'm now that I'm kind of like playing around with the inside of my cheeks, as strange as that sounds, I'm actually picking up on kind of like an orange an orange taste, which is really cool, because you're it has more of a citrusy aroma than it does a citrusy taste, and that does a lot for me because that takes away from the sweetness, that takes away from that approach. So yeah, incredibly well balanced, perfect IPA. Um, oh man, I'm I'm gonna get as close to a 10 as I probably have ever been in my life for an IPA. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. I think the highest I've given is a 9. 9.5 out of 10. Check it out, 9.5. Uh, I was wrong, sorry. Seriously, I'm going to use the word, this is a gorgeous beer. I'm going to be recommending this one to as many people as I can find. And as far as I know, they're still all over LCBOs in Toronto right now. So pick this baby up. I think I saw the price recently. Yeah, price was $4.35. Not bad, people, for a 9.5er. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me. Another one of Chris's beer reviews. Couldn't be any happier. Don't drink and drive, people. Just try to drink responsibly, alright? Cheers.